You're such an asshole.
Hello. All right. Well, obviously, with the time, we will be talking about not talking about the book Worthless, but that's linked down below. The topic that we're talking about today is germane to worthless degrees because, it's a worthless degree. You could have learned that on your own, just taking lessons. You didn't. I wanted to teach. With translation into English, that's for us real men and women who work in the real world. I didn't want to work a real job. I wanted to force what I wanted on the world. How's that working for you? How's that? I mean, if you're going to go for a job that you can force upon, you all think you got the magic genie and it gives you one wish. What do you wish? I wish I could force the world to pay me and give me a job for whatever I wanted to do. And you all pick bad things from a genie wishing perspective. Like, y'all pick stuff that isn't fun, kind of maybe might be interesting or fun, but they're not like, oh, I want to get paid to be a sociology major. Oh, I want to get paid to be an anthropology major. I want to get paid to be an English teacher. Now, because that's the premise you're operating from, right? I want to do whatever I want to do because that's what we've been telling young people since at least the 70s, if not the 80s. You follow heart, money will follow. Do what you want to do. Well, what I really want to do is eat ice cream and get a blowjob from some cute redheaded porn star. So I'm going to major in that. I even wrote a joke of a article titled, I just want to major in Jennifer Aniston studies. And it was somebody who wrote, I just want to major in some worthless liberal arts social science thing. I literally did a find replace with whatever their worthless degree was in Jennifer Aniston studies. And it read perfectly, where once you replace the stupid degree with the impossible chance that you could actually major in Jennifer Aniston studies, you're like, oh, I see it's delusional and stupid. See, I thought it was brilliant, and you're just finding your own truth. But when Aaron Clary said he could study Jennifer Aniston and get a master's degree and she get employed after that, I see what that younger, better looking back then economist was doing back in that time. He was going to prevent everyone from majoring in worthless crap and stop the education bubble. Look how that worked. So you're going to major in something that you're going to force society to somehow magically pay you. Why not? I want to major in drinking scotch studies. I want to major in sitting on my ass. I want to major in going fishing. All right, let's go through this. Hi, Cappy. First and foremost, Victor Borgo was my childhood hero. He fostered both my sense of humor and my love for classical music. Fast forward to today, I majored in classical piano with a bachelor's and a master's, and I was working on a doctorate. With the goal of getting a teaching job in academia and starting my own piano studio to teach high school age kids. Why don't you perform? Could you actually produce something? You do know. Okay, all you teachers know this, right? If all you do is teach, you're not doing anything to advance society. You are wasting not only your time, but all your students' time if nobody goes out and actually does something. Again, it's the circle of why bother according to Archer. Do you have any concept? Like, it's not that you should feel shame. You are naive and dumb to think like it's just not, maybe not, did you think about it? Oh, if I teach I teach other people to teach, and they teach other people to, when do you guys do? See, Victor Porg, I don't know if you knew this, he actually performed and entertained millions of people, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, actually. What do? Do you produce new music? Do you write a score? Do you play in a band? Or are you just going to go teach? Which is, I have a significant amount of student loan debt, $100,000 from grad school. Undergrad was cheap state tuition, but most of it was taken out for living expenses. Yeah, that college experience. My rationale was to throw myself into the art and learn as much as I can without having to work, as I was studying with some of the most reputable teachers who also never played for money in the private sector, classical piano field. In retrospect, I think it's fair assessment to say that I fell into the lie of follow your passion and money will come later. Yeah, well, what are you going to do to pay back that $100,000? I mean, yeah, go teach, make that money. Are you going to go work security? Are you going to work bartending? You gonna go work at a truck stop? If you catch my drift, that'd be a quick way to pay it off. Throughout this process, I struggled to reconcile my conservative upbringing with my potential artistic career, as I was constantly surrounded by left-wing idiots and kept my mouth shut because being the hated white guy in academia arts is akin to being a Jew in the Holocaust. Well, that's true. Well, you chose, look, what'd you think was going to happen? You chose a pretty worthless and easy degree. Well, it was fun. Were you expecting hardcore crypto conservatives to come in there and do accounting and cost benefit analysis and be as serious as Mozart? Pursuing my master's and doctorate was also in tandem with trying to make a long distance relationship work with a fellow artist, we'll just say. Don't want to identify her because now we got two unique skills. She was another artist. Wow, I wonder if she was a Marxist too. Took some time off for me to realize, accept what a horrible mistake this was. Several years ago, I broke it off the relationship, but shortly thereafter was red-pilled by Turd Flinging Monkey and Rollo. Shout out to Turd Flinging Monkey. Please get his book, The Way of Monkey book. It's very calming and relaxing. Rollo, you can listen. I guess you can listen to him. I guess. During the course of my doctoral studies, I was the fly on the wall in the manosphere and found my corner with the Rule Zero gang. Rollo was absolutely pivotal in getting me to unplug. What am I? Where's the rest of it? Why is it always Rollo? Always Rollo. Always the guy with the hat. Long story short, I also had a gargantuan mental health struggle. No, you didn't. Where I was emergently hospitalized 5 times, suffering from. Then you were diagnosed with a disease. You just came from a soft upbringing. I'm done. No, you're weak. You're just weak. You know, it's all the same, man. Came from pampered little background, delusional. Oh, I got 100,000 in debt. I just did the easy thing. And then probably when something really, not even really difficult, but difficult came along, you crack. And maybe you do actually get it. I don't know. Go talk to your I can't now. You got the official diagnosis. It's official. You got it. But it's just so predictable. I'm highly suspicious of the psychiatrists, though, as I felt like a commodity on the assembly line and not being a human being. Well, you are the client. I've been off of all medication for 10 months. I'm quite stable and happy. Well, I'm not a therapist. Do what your therapists tell you to do. Do what the professionals tell you to do. My criticism, not of you, is how everything is a mental disorder. Anytime there's a challenge, these weak-ass people crack and freak out. And maybe it actually is a traumatic. Maybe life has been so easy, so pampered, that like you get a sliver. It's like the Cowboy Bebop episode, Pierre LeFou, where Spike is just getting the crap kicked out of him. And Pierre LeFou, who's the bad guy, by the way, is fighting him and fighting. He's just beating the crap out of Spike. And then the only way Spike wins is I forgot how he does it, but he gets a knife in the guy's leg, which, given all the training Pierre LeFou had, shouldn't have done nothing. He never been touched. He was that good of a fighter. He never felt pain. He never got a cut, and no one ever landed a blow on him. Well, Spike got a knife into his leg. It wasn't going to kill him. And then the guy just cracks down crying like a child. So I don't know, dude. I can't speculate. Go talk to the therapist now. You got medications. You should probably be taking them. Okay? At the time, you were in a place away from family and had a shitty support network and suffering crippling. Oh, you were alone? Oh. Because, yeah, I had a riotous time just patrolling at 4 a.m. every morning. Well, you were alone, huh? Oh. Well, humans shouldn't be left alone. We should have a government program to create the Not Alone Committee. Wait, Britain tried that, right? Britain did that. Luckily, I have outstanding supportive parents, so I moved back to stay close with them in a place. Of course, you moved back at home. I've decided to abandon the doctorate as it's only needed for a job in academia, and that ship is rotting and sinking. I picked up a job, a real job. Here we go. Where I learned that after a certain rank, you can make $95,000 a year. And if I work my way up to that particular rank, that rank plus higher, it's $135,000. There you go. There you go. I enjoy the physical demanding work. This is the best thing to happen to you. And I really enjoy the work. And the idea of getting promoted to that other position is immensely appealing. So I'm doing the wise thing and pursuing work that actually pays well for the work I put into it. There we go. Could you have not wasted 6 years of your life? Could we have given that money and that seat to somebody else who's going to major in accounting? Do you understand how worthless it is to go to college only to teach it and not do anything outside of it? I would almost argue you owe society until you pay back that loan to create some kind of music, to perform in a band or a church. And if you still enjoy it, that should be, but you do owe society something for entertaining your ass for 6 years. But this is good that you're getting a real job and you're getting out there. That's very good. My question is, what should I do with my education? What with the wonders of the internet, I want to start my own piano teaching business, but the student supply is predominantly leftist. So what? They got green money. What? I taught dance classes. You think I gave a damn what their politics were? I only care if they paid me money. I taught finance classes. You think I cared what their politics were? Give me the money. I would like to be a part of the manosphere as a legitimate No. I would like to be part of the manosphere as a legitimate coach. No, you can't be. You live at home and you wasted 6 years and you are in debt. No. Get the F out of here. You're 23. Get out of here. What possible advice could you give to someone aside from don't get your doctorate in piano? Go work, support yourself. What else? Live on your own. Sorry. Live on your own. Get a career, pay off your debts. And then when you support yourself, and here's the thing, and you come up with a unique idea, right now you're just like, I don't know what you're trying to do. I'd like to be part of the manosphere as a legitimate coach. You can't do that. Resource for artistic, creative, and climate who are unplugging. No. Technically, you're mentally ill. No. You get your shit right first. You get everything cleared up. You find out what life is about. You get some mileage under you. Look, now here's the other thing. Fair's fair. If you want to be like one of these avatar red pill experts, avatar experts, you know, they buy their Twitter followers and it's like, hey, bro, how to get laid with the chicks, y'all. And it's like, who the hell is this guy? Like, I kind of know everyone in the field, and everyone who's legitimate anyway in the field had some kind of job before, and they were real men who supported themselves and didn't go running back to mommy and daddy because they got homesick. And they're certainly not $100,000 in debt. They have their financial act together, and their first order of business was, well, it's not working now. I guess I'll just become a life coach. No, like, you're everything despicable about a life coach if you do that, which is the majority of people who are losers who never made it in the real world. And right now, that's what I'm afraid of is all these avatar experts, all these self-proclaimed red pill experts who you don't see a picture of. You don't know who they are. None of them have any real world working experience. None of them. And they're not coming up with anything new. It's nothing that you can't get in Rich Cooper's book or one of my books or certainly one of Rollo's books. The guy's incredibly comprehensive. I just hope you have the 83 years of life expectancy to read all of his. No, you offer nothing of value. How dare you try to charge people for something you know nothing about? No, you are not going to tell anyone what to do because you yourself don't know how to tell what yourself to do. I like the idea of creating content and developing an audience. Oh, I see. You're still trying to avoid work. Oh, I get it. Okay. You do know everything I've done here was completely by accident, right? Same thing with pretty much every legitimate person in. No one will go like, I'm going to come. No, just repeat after me. I'm a lazy piece of shit and I'm trying to avoid real work. Go do the job that pays the good money. Go play some gigs. You want some real work? You want to become a real musician? Go drum up some gigs. Go perform. No, this teaching thing where you're a failure in academia and a failure in the real world, and then you're going to go and teach? No, absolutely not happening. You go become a real man. This is great. You got the job. That's great. You're getting a real job. Pay back your student loans. That'll be a good achievement. Save money for a down payment. Start a band. Start playing. Get a side gig. Great way to meet girls. But until you accomplish something, don't you dare tell anyone else what the F to do. It's like a fat person telling someone how to diet. Get out of here. Like the idea of creating content and developing an audience. That you could do with music. I could see you playing piano. That'd be fine. Have a show like Victor Borga. Go ahead. Come up with a shtick. And putting my creative artistic inclinations to good use in educating the arts world on intersectional dynamics. No. And educating men on cultural value of classical music. No. And maybe even develop a Victor Borga-esque comedy. Now, so you're so lazy, you're just going to plagiarize Victor Borga. No. Here's what you could do, but it's already being done, is like the Dick Show. He has people like create music with lyrics. I guess you could sing Red Pill. Here's the problem, though. If you show your face, you start doing Red Pill songs or whatever, in intersectional dynamics, you're not going to get hired other places. And you need to keep your anonymity. Because your piano playing is not an employable trade right now. The other job is an employable trade. But if they see you, little man, don't get dates by tall chicks. Chicks are mean and poopy, do, or whatever song, boom, labeled as misandrist or misogynist. You're not, we found, no. I mean, by all means, knock yourself out. And then when it doesn't work because you're not putting forth real effort, dude, you do know, like, you can't, it's like, these little children graduating with their master's degree in psychology. Okay, I know everything about, I'm going to diagnose it. Like, listen, you 24-year-old child, you don't know jack crap. And you got to shut up with your behavior and cognitive theory. And I don't give a crap what Freud said like 120 years ago. There you go. 53 comments. The Black Blur. $2. Just be a rapper. It ain't that hard nowadays. No, you have to be an aspiring rap artist. And that way your life expectancy is very short. And you spend half your time in jail. Wow, Anthony Ciortino. That's a generous $20. Thanks, Anthony. You didn't even say anything. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Swallow, but I charged him a lot of money. So either someone paid expensive money to troll me, which I'm fine with, or it sounds real because there's too many details. And if it is real, then I just saved him from wasting his time going on the internet trying to be a life coach instead of having his time and money invested in other things, actually make money, pay off his student loans. Anyway, thank you very much there, Tony. I appreciate that. Christoph and on, $5. Get a trade and pay it off. Walk it off, Buttercup. Yeah. I'm in debt. Now I need help and I need to live back at home in my mom. Oh, and I have a mental disorder conveniently. I'm wondering if you could get out paying your student loans if you have a mental disorder. Hey, where's this guy been? $2. Could have paid my engineering degree with half his. Yeah, exactly. And you're going to actually go do something that advances society, not retail. Atham, let me ask you this. I know the answer. You don't have to make another super chat. With your chemical engineering degree, are you going to teach chemical engineering? Or maybe you'll produce things, and advance society. Hey, the goddamn bacon. F y'all, pay me. Cappy Elkins 2024. You guys can tune in to the goddamn Bacon on YouTube as well. Hey, Bacon, how close are you to 1,000? If you would kindly subscribe to Bacon's channel, the goddamn Bacon, and Dr. David Perodin, Safety PhD, of the Safety Doc podcast. Get up to 1,000 because these guys would drive me to the airport. They would. Do friends do that nowadays? Not really, but these are special friends. Scrolling. Keep those doggies scrolling. Right. The Black Blur. $5. Better yet, just play piano on Omegle and upload it to YouTube. What's Omegle? Is that like a sound synthesizing thing? He could write. I mean, go do it now, man. 6 years, huh? That doesn't include K through 12 piano lessons. I'd be doing something with it. At least I salvaged my finance degree. I wrote a couple books that were good. Link down below. Worthless Young Person's Indispensable Guide of Not Going $100,000 into Debt for a Hobby Degree. Fred Freeman Solo, $5. I went to beer garden with cute gal studying psychology. I asked her what she learned. She said men and women are more similar than we thought. Really? That's why the psychology profession is so good at curing people of their mental disorders. That's why everyone is so mentally healthy and no one's on prescription drugs anymore. Thank God it's such an empirical and effective study. All right, did I get everything? Bacon, 452. That's it? Come on, we got 70 people. All right, after you subscribe here, go over to the goddamn Bacon on YouTube and subscribe over there. Appreciate it very much. All right, see you guys later.